Alright, so here's part 3. Now, I'm going to give you some statistics of what happens with gang violence and stuff like that. Alright, so hold up. Alright, so homicide is the leading cause of death for black men between 15 to 34 years old. Black males are 14 times more likely to be homicide victims than any other racial group. There's more, but I got to find it, so hold up. Okay. 49% of all gunshot victims are black males from 15 to 24. Now, you're saying, why do I always say males? Why do I always say African Americans? Well, in the rap game, it's mostly African Americans. That's why people say I can't be a rapper because I'm white. But the thing is, rap started in Bronx with the creation of the Bronx Expressway. It tore Bronx into two halves, the north and the south side. It tore up homes, and a lot of people turned to gangs, turned to rap, turned to, the hip-hop culture, graffiti, DJing, and breakdancing as a way to express themselves as a result of this forced environment. So, when you look at this in hip-hop, it's like, look at 50 Cent. His mom had him when she was 15, and she hustled and sold drugs to keep them alive. She got murdered, and immediately for him to survive, he turned to what his mom was doing, being a gangster. That's 50 Cent's life. I mean, it was an enforced environment. What else could he do? He didn't have any family. He couldn't go into foster care. He needed a way to survive. I'm not saying what he did was right, and he knows what he did was not right. I mean, he raps about his life, yeah. But he tells people, this ain't right. This was my life. That's why I rap about it. But it ain't right. You can't do this stuff. I was wrong to do what I did. That's why I got out of it. That's not why I'm still being a gangster and all. That's why I'm a rapper now. And I mean, just think about it for a second. People are getting shot. People are in forced environments. They gotta steal and deal to survive. They gotta steal and deal just for a meal. How that rhymed. But, I mean, they're in a forced environment. A lot of people out there don't have money. Houses are being foreclosed. People are losing their jobs. And they're forced into gangs and into these environments. So, I mean, can we stop pretending that we're actually gangsters and, like, thugs and everything? Because there actually are people out there who are forced into this environment. It's not a game. Usually it's not a choice to be a gangster. It's a last chance to survive. That's why they do it. So, I mean, can we change the game up and stop rapping about shooting people? Stop rapping about hoes? Stop belittling people? Because, I mean, violence is not the key. And disrespecting women is not the key. And belittling people is not the key. I mean, seriously, you think being a man is all about being hard, getting the women, having sex, having a good time, and it's not. Being a man, it's about being yourself and respecting others. And I mean, a lot of people might not like what I'm saying, but honestly, come on. Let's get off all this shooting people and, disrespecting people and I'm gonna go F the hoe and all that. Because this is not what our life is about. I mean, I'm in a relationship right now, and I care about the girl with all my heart. Our relationship is not about sex, and it never will be, because that's not what I want. A lot of guys think with their dick, but I don't. And I think that's a good thing, because, I mean, as I said earlier in part 1, sex doesn't matter. Don't go out there and sell yourself. Don't force sex onto somebody you care about. or onto somebody you don't know just because you want sex. Don't think with your dick. Think with your brain. Use your brain. Tell yourself, what am I doing? Before you get in bed, ask yourself, what am I doing? Am I really ready for this? Before you get in a fight and actually punch somebody or shoot somebody or stab somebody, now ask yourself, is it really worth taking this life? Before you belittle somebody, ask yourself, is it really worth it? And chances are, your mind's going to tell you, no, it ain't. Because it's not worth it. So, I'm Miles to Truth. And I just want to make the world a better place, alright? So, I hope you enjoyed what I said, and I hope you learned something. And I hope you take this into consideration, what I'm saying. Because honestly, just ain't right. I love hip hop, I love rap, I love movies, I love television, but our generation is becoming broke and becoming a bunch of sex addicts and, wannabe thugs and gangsters, and it's just like, it ain't right. Suicide rate is up like 10%. Rape is up like 20%. And violence is even more because of we're in a recession and everything. So it's like, these are forced environments. So don't take what you hear on the radio and TV and what you see on television as true. Because what they say in rap came out of forced environments. People were forced into this. They were forced into gang violence. And what they say is not true. Okay? Women ain't hoes. Most of them ain't gangsters. So, that's just me talking. But listen to your heart and listen to your brain and talk for yourself. Alright? This is Mouths the Truth. And these are some words from me. And I hope you all learned something and I hope you all enjoy. I'll be making more videos like this to change the game up. Peace.